Okay, so today we are reviewing the RBT Code of Ethics. So you're going to have to be familiar with the BCBA Code of Ethics and the RBT Code of Ethics. Do you know why you need to be familiar with the RBT Code of Ethics as well?
Because as a BCBA, we supervise the RBTs.
Exactly. So you have to be familiar. All right. So we're just going to go through different scenarios and we'll be covering section one of the RBT Code of Ethics. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 1.01 states that RBTs are honest and work to support an environment that promotes truthful behavior in others. They do not lead others to engage in fraudulent, illegal, or unethical behavior. They follow the law and the requirements of their professional community. For example, the BACB, their employer, and supervisor.
Why is your client alone?
I just put him to watch TV in another room. He's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what I did 2 months ago and last month. I didn't take any notes. I didn't collect any data. So today I'm trying to figure it out and remember everything that we did for the past two months.
Well, as an RBT, you should have your notes already available, and your notes should be taken the same day that you
Okay.
with the client.
Okay. All right. Well, can you take a look at my notes? Does it look okay? Timmy behaved nicely today.
Well,
Timmy had
Timmy happy
bad
and Timmy had
behavior. Timmy had an attitude. Do my notes look okay? Are
no, they
no,
they're no, they're not detailed enough.
are they
And
measurable and observable? Like, am I writing things
they're
that can be measured and observed?
no, I'm sorry, they're not measurable nor observable.
What can I do differently?
Well, I would say we need more details and
Hmm.
facts about exactly his behavior because nicely is assumed,
Hmm.
and you need to describe what
Hmm.
nicely is.
Okay.
As far as bad behavior, what do you consider bad behavior? What are the facts? We just need the details of what he's actually doing. Here, it
That
looks like you're just being vague,
okay. Okay. So I will make it more detailed and I'll make it measurable and observable.
observable.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. 1.02 states that RBTs conduct themselves in a professional manner. They're accountable for their actions and make an effort to follow through on work and contractual commitments. When commitments cannot be met, RBTs work with their supervisors to address the situation in the best interest of clients.
Timmy's mom said you didn't show up today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was out till 5 a.m. Can you just call her and let her know that I won't be there? I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm hungover. I'm a mess. So you go ahead. Can you just go ahead and call her and let her know that I won't be able to come, please? Can you do that for me?
No, I'm sorry. I cannot.
Why? I thought we were
Because
close.
RBTs must conduct themselves in a professional manner.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're accountable for your actions and you must make an effort to follow through on your work.
Okay. So what can I do differently? What should I do next time?
Well, you need to you need to show up. or, or you can work with your supervisor to address the situation in the best
Okay.
interest of the client.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, 1.03 says that RBTs only provide services under their RBT certification within a clearly defined role under close ongoing supervision.
What did you want to tell me about Timmy's mom?
Oh, I wanted to tell you that Timmy's mom is going through a divorce and I've been counseling her. I've been doing a lot of research on different strategies for counseling. Eventually I would like to be a marriage counselor. So I've been counseling Timmy's mom. I've been, you know, just been we put Timmy in another room we to watch TV, but her mom has just been going through a lot and I just wanted to let you know that she's feeling a little better as a result of my therapy and my counseling.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You cannot do that. You're
Why
there for
not?
Timmy. Because
Why?
you're there for Timmy and you're there to be a RBT, not a counselor. I understand that you're in school, but you are hired to be a RBT and you only provide services under their RBT certification. We
Okay.
have clearly defined roles.
Okay. I understand. 1.04 states that RBTs are never employers of their supervisor. RBTs who are also trainees, for example, accruing supervised fieldwork toward a future BCBA or BCABA certification application, may separately contract for those supervision services. Okay, we did this one earlier, so we're going to skip this one. Okay, 1.05 states that RBTs do not knowingly make false, misleading, or exaggerated statements about their qualifications or behavior technician services. They provide a current and accurate set of relevant credentials to employers and supervisors upon request.
Why are you signing your session notes, BCBA?
Oh, I'm signing my session notes BCBA, Jenny BCBA, because although I'm an RBT in my heart, I feel like I'm a BCBA. I watch all the stuff that you're doing, and I feel like I can actually do those things. And so, although I'm an RBT, I'm going to be a BCBA. I put it on my vision board. I'm going to be a BCBA. So, I mean, I don't see what the problem is if I sign BCBA if I'm going to eventually be a BCBA.
Well, I'm glad your goal is to be a BCBA, but right now you're not. So once you make that step and you take the test and you get certified, then you can sign as a
Mm-hmm.
BCBA. But right now, as an RBT, you can't make false or misleading or exaggerated statements. That's part of the code. You
Okay.
have to provide a current and accurate set of relevant credentials to employers and supervisors upon your request.
I get it. Okay. Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
1.06 states that RBTs provide behavior technician services only after their supervisor confirms that they have demonstrated competence. They work with their supervisor to continually evaluate their competence. If an RBT identifies that they are being asked to do something that goes beyond the scope of their certification, they immediately inform their supervisor.
Do you have any questions about your role?
Yes, actually, I do. I was wondering why I can't do some of the things that I see you doing as a BCBA. I'm very competent, and I was just wondering why I can't. There's certain things that you are doing as a BCBA that I am not able to do, like where you will not allow me to do, although I know that I can do it.
Well, the code states that RBTs provide behavior technician services only after their supervisor confirms that they have demonstrated competency. And as of now, we don't feel like you have demonstrated that as of
Mm-hmm.
yet,
Mm-hmm.
but we will continue to work with you and
Mm-hmm.
let you know.
Okay. All right. Thank you. 1.07 states that RBTs work directly with their supervisor to ensure that they are culturally responsive in their work. They actively work to evaluate their own biases and ability to work with individuals with diverse needs and backgrounds, for example, age, disability, ethnicity, gender expression, identity, immigration status, marital relationship status, national origin, race, religion, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, and obtain any needed training in these areas under the direction of the supervisor.
What's wrong?
So I actually wanted to talk to you about Jenny, my new client. I don't feel comfortable working with her because her mother is a single mom. And as a married person, a person who values marriage, my parents are married, all of my family members are married, I'm married. I don't feel comfortable working with a single mom. So I would feel more comfortable working with a married couple.
Okay, so I'm thinking that we should I should work directly with you to help you be more culturally responsive
Hmm.
with other individuals. So you can evaluate your own bias ability to work with
Hmm.
different individuals.
Hmm.
But as of now, I think we need to take you in for training.
Okay. Okay. What kind of training? Just training to.
Diversity.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. 1.08 states that RBTs do not harass or discriminate against others, clients, coworkers. They behave toward others in an equitable and inclusive manner, regardless of age, disability, ethnicity, gender expression, identity, immigration status, marital relationship status, national origin, race, religion, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, or any other basis prescribed by law.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Another RBT was talking about me. She was saying some stuff about me behind my back. She was saying that I don't know how to work with Timmy, and she used to work with Timmy, and Timmy's behaviors were better when she was working with Timmy. And now that I'm working with Timmy, he is not, he is more aggressive. And I don't appreciate that. As soon as I see her, I'm going to say something to her because I don't appreciate that. And she's not going to say these things about me to the other RBTs. And I'm going to say something right away. As soon as she comes through that door, I'm saying something.
Okay, I would advise against that, but because we're not allowed to harass or discriminate against others. However, I will talk to the other RBC and get down to the bottom of this, because we definitely need to be um,
Professional.
professional.
Okay. Okay. I get it. No problem. Sorry about that. Okay, 1.09 states that RBTs are aware that their personal biases, challenges, mental or physical health conditions, legal, financial, marital relationship challenges may impact their ability to effectively carry out their behavior technician services. If their biases or challenges may impact services, they take steps to resolve the issue. For example, developing an action care plan, reporting to their supervisor, refraining from working with clients until the issue is resolved, reporting to the BACB, and document these actions.
What's wrong now?
So I didn't tell you this, but I'm going through a divorce right now. And when I go into Timmy's home and I see his mom and dad, they just got married and they are hanging up their pictures everywhere, their wedding pictures. It really makes me feel like, I get very upset. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it because it's just too much for me. And they're starting to ask me, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I don't want to tell them that I'm going through a divorce, but all of this is too much for me. I can't even deal with it. It's just too much.
Okay, you know what? I think that we need to take you off the case and we need to because you can't effectively carry out the treatment. So let's develop an action plan and from working with the clients until we can resolve this.
Well, can I work with another client, like someone's like a single, like someone who wasn't recently, like didn't have a big wedding and they're hanging up pictures and just like shoving it in my face? Is there
Well, I
some?
don't think they're shoving it in your face, but sure, we can try to assign you to a different person.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. All right. 1.10 RBTs avoid multiple relationships with clients, coworkers, and supervisors. Multiple relationships occur when there is a mixing of two or more relationships. Friend, family member, employee, employer, they that may result in conflicts of interest and risk of harm to the client. If RBTs find that a multiple relationship has developed, they immediately inform their supervisor, work to resolve it, and document their actions. If the multiple relationship involves their supervisors, RBTs should report it to their supervisor's manager or other appropriate entity, i.e., human resources or BACB, and document this communication. Hi, I just saw a text message to call back soon.
Yes,
I'm
so
sorry.
Tonight's my birthday. I was calling to see if you wanted to hang out, see if you want to go get some drinks. I can hang out, spend my birthday with my supervisor. What's up?
Unfortunately, we are to avoid multiple relationships with clients, coworkers, and supervisors. It's just not appropriate. And the code said is not, um, we cannot do it. So, because it may result in conflicts of interest and risk of harm to the client.
So you're not coming to my birthday celebration?
I'm sorry, I'm not, but please don't be offended.
But how would they even know if you come to my birthday celebration? How would they know? How would the
I would
board know?
know. I would know.
Okay,
And
okay,
as a BCBA, I need to follow the codes of ethics.
okay, I got it. Okay, no problem. 1.11 states because the exchange of gifts can lead to conflicts of interest and multiple relationships, RBTs do not give gifts or accept gifts from clients, stakeholders, or supervisors with a monetary value of more than 10 US dollars. Okay.
Did you leave a gift on my desk?
Yes, girl, I bought you a diamond earrings. You are such a good supervisor to me. You have gone above and beyond as a supervisor. And so I went to Tiffany's. It's gonna be great. You'll love it. Do you like it?
Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. But unfortunately, as a BCBA, I am not allowed to accept any gifts $10
Why
or
not?
more.
Why not? $10 or more. What do you mean?
It's just our code. And believe me, I appreciate it, but I'm just not allowed to.
Okay,
But
well,
thank you.
okay, so should I return them? I mean,
I mean, or you can give them to, a family member or someone else. I just, again, I just thank you, but I can't accept them.
okay, all right, I get it. I'm sorry, hold on. 1.12 states that RBTs do not engage in romantic or sexual relationships with current clients, stakeholders, or supervisors. They do not engage in romantic or sexual relationships with former clients or stakeholders for a minimum of 2 years from the date the professional relationship ended. They do not engage in romantic or sexual relationships with former supervisors until the parties can document that the professional relationship has ended. They do not receive supervision from individuals with whom they have had a past romantic or sexual relationship until at least 6 months after the relationship has ended.
What were you whispering to me in the meeting?
Oh yes. So John, the other BCBA that you work with, can you give him my number? I wanted to invite him out this weekend. Like John. Oh yes, John. Can you tell John that I'm single? Because when I saw John today, it's like my heart was just like pitter pattering. I was like, yes, John, John, John. So basically, please pass her immediately.
Well, yeah, I know who John is, but you do realize that we're not allowed to date or have any romantic relationship
Not allowed to
with.
date. Who said that?
No. Do you remember the code? We
No.
can't do that at all.
What
No,
code?
that's 1.12. RBTs do
1.12?
not do not engage in romantic or sexual relationship with current clients, stakeholders, or supervisors.
Oh, okay, okay. That code. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
that one. Yeah, that code.
okay, so